about one of my favorite movies, and people be thinking I be joking when I'm talking about this. I'm not joking, bitch. Y'all know that Drag Race reference, but no, I'm not. I'm dead ass when I'm talking about how much I love Showgirls. It is like one of my all-time favorite movies, and Elizabeth Berkley knows that that it has been a huge, that the gays have helped make this movie what it is, and it doesn't, she doesn't go about it, you know, in an unappreciative type of way. So Elizabeth Berkley made a surprise appearance Saturday night at an LGBTQ pride screening of her cult classic Showgirls. The movie showing was part of what is it? Cinespia's 30th anniversary celebration of the film at Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles. Oh my God, y'all watching movies in the cemetery? Now that's creepy. I feel like what movie y'all need to put on in a cemetery? Return of the Living Dead. That's what y'all need to play. That'd be very on brand. So she said, "Happy Pride. I love you guys so much," eliciting applause and cheers. "You have no idea I love you so much. I just want to honor this extraordinary, powerful, bold, magical, sexy, strong, resilient LGBTQ plus community." She continued, "You guys saw me before anybody else saw me. You believed in me before anybody, and you believed in this film and found yourself in Nomi." Now, Berkeley stars in the film as Nomi Malone, an aspiring dancer in Las Vegas who was befriended but then double-crossed by Crystal Connors, played by Gina Gershon. They ain't put all that in there. I'm adding the extra sauce because I told you I love this movie so much. I could recite it word for word. We could do the thing with the hands. We're all whores, darling. Like all the different one-liners and stuff up in it, like the whole throwing the beads on the stage so someone could trip and fall. That whole line that you hear many of times on Drag Race was taken from Showgirl. So, they reference Showgirls a lot. And Paris is Burning on RuPaul's Drag Race. So it is a part of the pop culture zeitgeist. I think it's also Michelle Visage's favorite movie. And I'm like, yes, because we understand, like, even though y'all trying to say it's bad, the acting, all this other stuff, the overall campiness of the movie, that's what we love about it. So, so now to get back into it. So it said she was double crossed by Crystal Connors, the aging star of Goddess. It's very much all about Eve, too. You've ever seen that movie? An upscale strip show. The cast of the movie, directed by Paul Verhoeven from a Joe Esterhaas script, includes Kyle MacLachlan, Gina Rivera, Raina Reffel, Glenn Plummer, Robert Davey, and Patrick Bristow. It was the first NC-17 movie to be given a wide release in theaters. Now, while it was critically panned when it premiered in 95, so yeah, that movie is 30 years old, and is often named as one of the worst films ever made, Showgirls maintains a cult following. She said, quote, "Honestly, if I had to play Nomi and go through what I went through in 1995 to give you Nomi, I would do it again, again, and again." Adding, "Here's the thing. We are all here 30 years later, which is crazy. And you guys didn't just embrace it, you rescued it. You have elevated it. You have made this movie what it is and what it was intended to be, and I'm forever grateful." Now, Berkeley spoke about why she thinks Showgirls resonates with so many homosexuals. Well, she said queer people, or they said queer people, but I said homosexuals because I like saying that. But anyway, she said it's about vindication, reclamation, and it's about owning our truths and owning our stories and not waiting for someone else to approve it, get it, to validate it, to just own who you are like Nomi and be brave and bold. I will forever have your back the way you had mine, and I love that this film has brought you joy too. It was way ahead of its time, way, 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 way ahead of its time, but I'm so grateful for you. Now, Berkeley signed autographs after the screening with proceeds benefiting the LA LGBT Center and the Trevor Project. Now, Cinesphere is presented by Amazon MGM Studios. Upcoming screenings include Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Casablanca, and Top Gun, among others. You think Tom Cruise is going to show up for the gays? But look, I like the idea that it was like, yeah, that Amazon MGM is presenting this, and the fact that, yeah, that we have someone like Elizabeth Berkley who is acknowledging this. And here's the thing with Gina Gershon is in two iconic queer movies. One for the gays and another one for the lesbians. Now, the gays one, of course, is Showgirls. The lesbians is Bound. And no shade, even though I don't eat coochie, but I like Bound too. Shout out to the Wachowskis because they wrote and directed that movie. So I like that. So the idea of like you have Gina Gershon in two queer iconic films, and the fact that we have someone like Elizabeth Berkley that is aware that the overall impact and influence that this movie has had on so many queer people, especially if you were a child growing up in the 90s like I was, then it was like, yeah, because remember, this movie was controversial and taboo, and I was not old enough to see Showgirls, but I found a way to see it. And just seeing all of this craziness that was up in it, the over the top, the melodrama. See, Tyler Perry, this is how you write melodrama in a movie. Maybe you need to watch Showgirls and know how to really give your characters nuances and the bring drama and stuff to what it is when it comes to these type of films. So congratulations to y'all. I can't believe this movie came out 30 years ago. I'm like, damn, where the hell does the time go? So I definitely want to hear from y'all. Are you guys fans of Showgirls and understand the overall influence and impact that it's had on many queer people, especially myself, because I love that damn movie. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.